I'm right here. Hey guys, this is FluffyKash. I know, FluffyKash. Fluffy and Cash, right? Kash, right? Yes. Well, this is FluffyKash. What are you? I think he's a Bichon. Actually, hold on real quick. I will let you guys know exactly what he is. It has him as a full-bred Bichon. I don't know. To me, FluffyKash doesn't. He's a full-bred Bichon. Okay, he's a full-bred Bichon. So, yeah. So he's adorable. We love him. I can show a clip. I'll show a picture of him of how he looked the first time I ever groomed him. He came to me very matted and bad PetSmart, Petco story and whatnot. But yeah, we got him back up to speed. His parents and them, they groom him, they brush him very good. He gets groomed regularly, so he has a beautiful coat now. And yeah, we're gonna start off with his bath because yeah, he doesn't need to get roughed in. So we're gonna start off with a bath. So your girl finally invested in a new tub so that my back can stop hurting. Because I was killing my back in the FluffyKash. Put your head. Thank you. I was killing my back in the other one, so yeah, this is wonderful. But yeah. We're gonna wash Mr. FluffyKash. I'm gonna wash him with these scrub gloves. I'm gonna be using Groom products, the Squeaky Clean shampoo and the de-shedding and detangling conditioner. They both smell really good. I just started using Groom products, and I'm gonna say my grooms definitely look better than they did when I used to use the old products. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say I really like Groom, and I think they got themselves a permanent customer. So yeah, of course I'm gonna try out some other stuff. I also have some Groom True Color Brightening Shampoo for the, well, I use it for the face. That's what I use it for. But sometimes I use it for the body too if it's a little brown. He's a little tan-ish, but he's not completely white. He's like an off-white, so he's gonna look like that. But I still usually put a little bit of that on there. And then I also have this Lillian Ruffin Blueberry face wash that I use sometimes. His face isn't super dirty. Sometimes I combine the two. But his face isn't too dirty, so I'm just gonna go with the Groom, and yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, ooh, sorry for the finish. Now, this is very lightweight, so sometimes I do kick it a little bit on accident. It's not on purpose. It's not on purpose, that's clear. Alright, so start the water up. FluffyKash is very good. He's getting groomed. He's always been good. The story I heard of him when I first groomed him was he went to Petco or PetSmart, whichever one, and they said that they just couldn't groom him. He was just too scared, too anxious or whatever. And I was like, okay. And so when I got him, like, you'll see, I'll show you the picture, but like his front of his face, his owners had to cut that because it looked so bad. And they said they literally took him to the groomers and they didn't cut him. They just gave him a bath and they didn't even groom him. So they said he was really bad with his face and all that. So when I groomed him, you know, he did this a little bit, walked around in the tub a little bit. He walked around in the tub a little bit sometimes, and then also shook a little bit because that's what dogs do. But he was good in the tub. Nothing wrong with that. I couldn't complain about the tub. Ooh, okay. He's not terrible with the dryer. Him actually getting groomed was fine. He's good getting cut. When I got to his face, because that's what they said his problem was, all he did was just jerk a bit. That's it. Like, he just jerked his head. You know, he was scared. He didn't know what the heck was going on. And I can understand that, but you just have to be patient. That's all. Patience is key. And with dogs, it's all you have to do. And especially if they're new to something, you got to be patient with them. They don't know what's going on. Right, FluffyKash? That was like his first groom. Like, he didn't know what was going. You know, he doesn't know what to expect. So you got to be patient with him. So I was patient with him, and he did like 3 jerks. And then after that, you know, I talked him through. I said, it's okay, you know, we're good. And then we was good. And every once in a while, he'll jerk a little bit. He might jerk today, you know, but it's okay. Sometimes I like just wiggle his head a little bit. And, yeah, it works. It helps. He's good. Right, FluffyKash? You good? You good. Okay, so his head's nice and scrubbed. I actually have some shampoo diluted already, so I'm gonna always let him shake a little bit. I don't know why he keeps walking under here. Go ahead and squeeze the shampoo on him. A lot of the dogs, they just do not like this squeeze bottle. Like, I'll squeeze it on, they be like, what the heck are you doing? Like, they don't like how it feels. They don't like the water spraying on them like that. Like, see, he's like, what the heck? What's going on? So, sometimes I don't even do it. And then, like I said, sometimes I'll put a little bit of this on him, a little bit of white brightening shampoo, just to mix through. But like I said, he's kind of like an off-white. He's not completely white, so he's not always gonna be. He's not gonna be cute, but he's gonna look very white after I'm done. And when he gets blow dried, he always looks super white. Right, FluffyKash? Her nephew or something, he got red Kool-Aid on him, so I gotta try to get that off. Red Kool-Aid or something red. I don't think it's Kool-Aid, because I feel like the Kool-Aid would have came out. So yeah, I don't know. Or maybe the Kool-Aid is strong. Who knows? But yeah, I gotta try to get that out of his foot. His feet are pretty dirty, as always. That has to be expected. I never expect any dog's feet to be white, but especially, well, any dog's feet to be clean. That's what I'll say. But especially white dogs. I knew he wanted to show you. So go ahead. Do your thing, bud. Do your thing. I gotta let this warm up anyway a little bit. So rinse him. Ooh. Oh man, I didn't notice that his ear was completely matted. Okay. Are both of them? No, just one. Okay, it's all right. It's okay. That's my fault. I didn't examine the ear good enough. Okay, we're gonna blow dry it, and then yeah, he's tripping and stuff. But we're gonna blow dry it, and then I have a dematting brush. I should be able to get through the ear with. The rest of his body's good, because I felt that. But ears, dang. Yeah, but this is it. Like, if this is that bothering to you, then you shouldn't be a groomer. If you're gonna get upset about the dog walking back and forth and back all around. You act like you're upset when it's warmer. You act like it's cold because it's cooler. Like, you pick a temp, bruh. Pick a temp. He's like, man. And of course, it's while I see the matted ear, of course I'm gonna let his owners know, like, hey, you know. You guys gotta make sure you brush his ear too. Don't neglect the ears. Because I have a lot of owners that do that. They'll brush the body and then they'll forget about the ear, and then I'm over here struggling to brush the ear out. Sorry if I'm sorry. But yeah, I have a lot of owners like that, so. We're gonna have to make another batch. I got more grooms tomorrow. More grooms today. I might make another whole since I have one. So I only have one more. I might also, I'll probably video record that one too. Cause he's a little puppy still. Alright, so we want FluffyKash second wash. Make sure he extra clean. Alright, and on my second one, always, of course, let them shake. But I always get the eye boogies this round because I've let the shampoo sit and get them all wet and moist so that they're easy to get out of their face. And then I just use a flea comb because the bristles are very close together. It really makes it easier to get the eye boogies out. And boom. Now he got clean eyes. He got clean eyes. No more eye boogies. Alright, FluffyKash. No more eye boogies. No more. Come on. Come on. Chin. Rinse his head. Definitely always try to avoid the nose, like the nostrils. You don't want to drown them. Now with smush face dogs, sometimes it's a little harder. So you just got to be extra careful. But if they're acting wild or whatnot, yeah, you just got to. Just let them chill out. There's one dog I groom and he's really wild in the tub, and you know, we just get through it. I let him flip out and we still get through it. Nice shoes. You just walk around a lot. You're a pacer. It's okay. You can pace. Alright. Now conditioner time. This conditioner smells so good. As soon as it comes out, it smells so good. Don't ask me what it's made with. I'd have to go look at the ingredients, and I'm not sure what smells and stuff it's made with. I'm not sure. I just know it smells really good. So Groom, you're doing your thing with the conditioner and the shampoo. The conditioner smells really, really, really good. So the way my setup is right now, I really do need to go to like I need to go to like Home Depot or something and get a sump pump and just get a sump pump and put it inside this bucket or a bucket or something and let it so that it can pump the water into the tub, to the sink. But I don't have that right now. So right now, in the meantime, what I've been doing for a year now is I have, you know, it draining into a bucket, and once the bucket gets full, I just dump it into the sink. Hey, great arm workout, great leg workout. Got to be good, careful with my back, make sure I lift properly. But other than that, you know, it's been working for me. I can't complain. It's trained me to always look down because I can't count how many times it's overflown. Because I stopped paying attention to it, or I just get in the zone of washing, or I get in the zone of a song or something, and yeah, then boom, I'm not paying attention. And here we are. Alright, so like I said, this conditioner I'm using is a de-shedding and it's a detangling conditioner too. So, with the gloves that I'm using is helping brush through him, and then him being brushed anyway, and then the detangling conditioner, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to get through his fur later on. So the sink is a bit because there's some hair out. This one's draining a little weird, so sometimes I have to tilt it a little bit because sometimes, you know, it drains a little funny. Sometimes it won't drain properly, so we just got to do a little tilt. That's okay. But FluffyKash is all clean. I'm going to get ready to blow dry him. I'm going to stop the video here because it's a long, well, it won't be too long because he's small, but it's a tedious process, and you know, in the next video, if you guys want to watch the blow drying process, I will video it. But if not, then I'm just gonna, you know, just cut those out because it's just very, like I said, it's very long, tedious, and you know, we'll see the transformation of him being this, and then goes into him being, you know, blow dried, and then getting groomed, getting cut and groomed and all that good stuff. So right now I'm just getting the excess water off of him. He's gonna do that. I just washed towels, so I have some clean towels in the dryer right now. It should be nice and warm too, Fluffy. Yeah, they should be nice and warm. Ooh, they're nice and warm. All right. So yeah, I will. He's ready to get out, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry him, and then yeah, we will be back once he's blow dried. All right, and then we're back. And Fluffy is Fluffy, okay? Fluffy is Fluffy. I did all this prep work. I shaved his paw pads. I shaved his paw pads. Come here, so I can show your paw pads off, boy. So I shaved his paw pads. They all nice and clean. Shaved his little, you know, that's just stuff. But shaved the little butt area. Shaved his little goodies. Yeah. And clipped his nails too. Dremeled his nails. So did all that. So now on to the fun stuff. The shave. So I'm using a yellow clip comb with a 10 blade. Which is also a 5/8 or a 16 millimeter. However y'all want to go about it. I do my I also brushed him already. But I do mine based off of colors. Can't fucking talk, sorry. But yeah, I say my combs based off colors. But that's just how I learned when I was grooming at my externship. But sometimes they do that. They feel it down their neck and you're like, what the heck? So like I said, Fluffy is a Bichon. That's why his coat is so pretty and fluffy. That's why you named him Fluffy. I would too, if my coat was just fluffy and pretty. We use a yellow on him so that it doesn't cut too much fur off. So it cuts off enough for the owner to maintain, so it's not out of control. Fluffy is still intact, so I always have to be careful around the back area. Make sure I don't give him a nice neutering. At home neutering. I don't want to do that. So yeah. Most doggies don't like it in their leg shaved. So you bend their leg straight by gripping this part. Not too hard, of course, but just enough so that you can grip it and shave. Now I'm gonna get his butt area. Wash his nuts. I usually like push him over to the side and then cut. There we go. Alright. Sorry if you couldn't see that. Tell you one thing, it's hot in here today. It is cold outside, so something ain't mathing. Math ain't mathing. The temp ain't adding up, Fluffy. So when you're shaving a dog, you want to try to go with the fur. You want to go with it, unless you're trying to do, reverse cut. But if you're going with, try to go with how the fur is laying. So all the front fur here is going down straight here. So I will go like this. This fur is going straight back. So I go back. On the sides, then you're gonna go and kind of curve. You'll kind of go straight and then curve down to go with the pattern of the, gotta go with the body. Like I said, the way the fur grows. So every way the fur grows is the way you go. And that's how you get good cuts and no clipper lines. Nobody likes pesky clipper lines. No one does. Alright, so I'm gonna get back of his neck better. Side of his neck better. Right here. Get all under there. Shave this. Now for this little tuck right here, hope you can see that. For this little tuck right here, a lot of the times I'll use a 10 blade and on my 5-in-1 and just skim it to clean that up. That's what I typically do. Sometimes if I'm feeling risky, I'll use shears. If I have shears in my hand and I just see it and it's bothering me at the moment, and sometimes I'll just use shears and get it. But, like I said, that's the risky way. So, while you're doing that, you gotta make sure you're a little careful. Make sure you don't, cut the skin with the scissors. Because that is up. Right, Fluffy? Alright. So Fluffy's not too fond of the legs being cut. He's being okay right now. But when I get to those areas that is like underneath, that's when he's gonna be looking at me sideways. So a lot of times, I said I'll skim this, going down here, all the front of the leg, all that good stuff. And sometimes I'll skim it and then I'll just scissor it later. If the dog doesn't really like it that much, he just don't be feeling it. And I feel him. Sometimes I don't want stuff done. And if I don't want it done, I don't want it done. So I'm not going to force him to get it done. So, he's pretty good on this side. Then I'm going to get underneath. And then what I'm going to do is, you see how he kind of still looks a little choppy like, if you can see. I'm going to back brush him. And then that should help me get the excess fur that makes it look, that's making it look choppy right now. So right now I'm gonna be on a weird angle that might block the camera, but I need to lift his arm and get underneath here. So underneath of here, I just go straight back, clean that up, and then later on I'll go over it with some curved shears to give it more of a straight line or curved line, whatever. So yeah. I ain't gonna lie. See, you see that? I didn't do too good right there. But also, that's that armpit part. A lot of the times, the armpit knots up. A lot of the times, and sometimes you gotta just shave it with a 10. No one can see it. No one's really looking under the armpit, you know, like that. So it's not detrimental if you shave it with a 10. It's okay. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to be like a bald spot. You're not really even going to see it. And you're literally not going to see it. But yeah. So yeah. You comb that out a little bit. You know, I own up to my faults. I ain't brushed that out good. You see that? You know, y'all was going to see it. And I could have played it off if I wanted to, but y'all would have saw. Y'all would have saw that wasn't going through. Alright, so now I'm going to turn him so that I can potentially get his leg. So I usually try to like hold their leg here, like this, so I can get the, like, they don't even want to cooperate, but so I can get this main part of the leg. That's my main focus. Get the bulk of this fur off. And get this off. Everything else is a piece of cake. But, you know, I don't like that. He don't like it. Fluffy. It's okay. And it's okay, because I don't like it either. I also really hate trying to get that little curved area right there, you see. And then I'm going to save this and go underneath again. So, underneath his armpit is a little knotty. I might end up going under that with a 10 blade, but I'll see in a minute. Over here with his elbow. Alright, so. So what I do with my back brushing, I do it side by side, so I don't have to come back and go back over another side again, because that's annoying. So, what I'm going to do is, sometimes I use a comb. Sometimes I use a brush. Either one. But, literally, I'm going to go over him and do what I said. And brush backwards and make the hair go up. This is like a sensitive area for him. Every time I touch it or brush it or anything, his tail leg goes up. But yeah, just back brushing, you know, make that hair uneven and all that good stuff. Back brush. And then you'll see some extra hair come off, and that's all the excess hair that should have came off with the first one, because it was long and now it's not. So now you'll see I just shaved it. You see how much hair is still coming off? Yeah, that's how you finalize that cut. Make sure you got all that hair off. You know, cutting hair is very satisfying. Very satisfying. And if I don't have much hair coming off, like on the legs, then I know I did a really good job. You see the legs don't have too much coming off. That means I cut them pretty good, which I'm surprised about, because it's not like he lets me do the legs he's not very cooperative with his legs. Again, and curve. Earth. So with the fur, with the fur. All right, FluffyKash. Okay, I'm gonna turn him and get his neck and underneath here again. And then clean that up. Okay, surprisingly, it seems like I got the legs pretty good. FluffyKash, can you turn your head? Thank you. There we go. Alright. So, FluffyKash's left side is all done. All done. Like, I don't have to come back over here until it's time to scissor. Alright. Left side done on FluffyKash. We'll move on to his front, underneath his neck. Let me take the thing off so I can get underneath his neck. And I'm gonna shave to about like right here, because we don't need all that. We don't need all of this extra fur. Because the cuteness is right here. It lies right here. So we don't need all this extra neck fur, all this crap. We don't need all that. Now he look a little awkward. That's because he's sliding. I'm just doing weird stuff. Because he's being a weirdo. But he don't care. You don't care that he's being a weirdo. Right, FluffyKash? You don't care that you're being a weirdo. He said, I don't care. I don't care. Now I'm going to put this back. See, I told you, like right here. It's like a sensitive spot for him. So he'd be like, woo. Make him want to wiggle that butt. Yep. Alright. Shave right here. His butt. Just be careful. He's just being extra because I'm not even hitting him. I'm just literally touching it, but he's like, you know, jolting. Alright, I'm going to turn him this way so I can get this other side real quick. All right. He's good. All right. Yeah, he's going pretty good, you know, for the most part. I don't be having no issues with FluffyKash. Okay. We're almost done, people. Well, almost done the shave. Okay. And again, with the fur. He's like scrunching up right now, which is fine. It's not doing anything. It's okay if he scrunches. So then I lift the leg up so that I can get even better scoop on the sides. And you know, of course I'm gonna back brush. So I extend his leg out a little bit so I can get this scoop. And like I said, if it doesn't look as good as I wanted to after, you know, once I get to scissoring his legs, then I will just go and skin it with the 10. Or if I'm feeling risky, I'll cut it, but most likely I'll skin it with a 10. So now onto his leg, his front leg again. This armpit I brushed a little better. So he's leaning like this. Me sitting here seeing how long he'll let me cut his leg for like this. Alright, so I'm gonna take this thing off again so I can get this side of his neck over here, because I can get it better, of course, without the thing around his neck. Oh, look at that. So was the key just to take you off the thing and you just let me cut you? And you just let me cut you after that? That's just what happened? Oh, okay. Who would have knew, y'all? All I had to do was just let him off the thing. This side's looking pretty good. I ain't even back brushed you yet. Dang. Come here. FluffyKash. Come here. Alright. Good boy. Alright. Now, back brush, back brush, back brush. You know, it looked good. It looked good. Like, you know, it was looking like I really didn't need to back brush it. You know, I was being lazy, you know. Like nada. Alrighty. So the wonderful GoPro overheated. So we're gonna see how much longer it'll last before it does it again. So hopefully I can finish this session. Alright, let me hurry up then. Alright, so I'm gonna start cutting his legs. I'm gonna comb him out. So I'm gonna brush that out and then cut to clean up the edges. Make the cut look more crisp. Jeez. Right. So the back of that leg is nice and crisp now. Nice crisp cut. So now work on this front part of the leg here. Make that crispy. See how crispy that is? Nice and crisp now. Maybe from your angle you might see that little side part. I ain't get there yet. I ain't get to that yet. Look. Look. you're looking at it from an angle I see it at. See, it's looking crispy. Okay, peeps. Alright, so now I'm gonna comb out his foot, if he'll let me. And get ready to go around that with the curves. Not too close, so I can still keep this rounded look. You don't get too close. Sometimes you get too close, then if you end up getting too close to the nail, you can't recover. So you can't, like, there's nothing else to cut back because the nail is already out too far. And then also, if the nail is a certain length, you can't cut the nail anymore because you'll make it bleed. So yeah, just be mindful when you're cutting the foot, when you're trying to round it out or whatever you're trying to do. Just be mindful of how far you go back, because yeah, you get to a situation where you're like, oh, it just needs to go back just a little bit right here, but the toenail won't let you. So, you know, it'd be like that. So, got somewhat of a nice round foot back here. Yes, looking round. He just got a little, you know, he's got a little volume on the side. So it just gets a little height on the side. But other than that, it's good. Let me flip again. All right. Okay, so now that foot and leg is done. Now I'm going to comb out his body. Comb this out. Fluff that out. Try to straighten his ass out. So I can comb this. As I comb the side, now I'm going to do the thing like I was telling y'all earlier about. And I'm going to try to go underneath and clean up the under part, but his is actually pretty good, so it's not too much I need to really clean up. You just kind of get it so that it's not hanging as much. So like there's a part right here. I'm sorry if you can't see. Okay, but I got it. So yeah, it's just to help that look cleaner. So now go around, cut this front leg up some. He already has a nice rounded front foot. It's already in a decent shape. I just have to clean it up. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is, come on, I'm going to comb his legs out to the sides. Comb his front legs out to the sides so that they flare out. And then I'm going to cut the hair. Now he's doing this backing up thing. That's really annoying. So I need him to stay still. Okay, now he's doing other stuff that's really annoying. So, you know, sometimes dogs do this where they want to, like, lean. They don't want to stay straight. And, you know, sometimes it's just really annoying at times. But you just got to be patient. You just got to be patient with them. And sometimes their body will just stay there. He just wants to, there, like, sometimes it's where the harness, where the thing is, and the lead and all that, whatever. But regardless, he stands still now. So that's what I wanted. Just stay still for a second. Also, it's because I'm pushing on his side. It's making him want to lean. But I need to, because I need to see this area right here. So I need him to, I mean, I don't need him to lean like this. I just need him to he's just doing the fucking most right now. So, whatever. I just have to go with FluffyKash, right? We just go with FluffyKash. Wherever he wants to turn is where he'll go. Alright. So now, comb, arms out. Okay. right. See that little piece of knot right there? We're gonna get that. We're gonna get it with some shears, you hear me? Alright, so we're gonna clean up his leg. Yeah. So unfortunately the thing keeps overheating. So I'm trying to hurry up and do this video as fast as I can. Alright, so guy's leg. Alright, so he's giving very cute fluffiness. That's what we're looking for on him. So, you know, his whole name's Fluffy, so we need him to look fluffy. Again, coming around the foot, being mindful of how far I go in because of the nails and me trying to keep the foot round. By doing that, I'm able to do a round foot. Not too far in. The nails are exposed. But now nails aren't exposed. And then if I want to clean it up around the edges a little bit more, of course I'll come around with these. But also I'll lift the foot and go underneath. Go underneath. He's just jumpy because I'm not doing anything. But yeah, go underneath and then just get all that excess hair that's just lingering on the sides. Okay. Alright. FluffyKash is looking quite fluffy. Yeah, you're looking nice and fluffy, bud. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just cleaning up stuff, cleaning up my edges, cleaning up my work, just cleaning up my work. But yeah, so this side's looking pretty good. This side's looking nice and good, you know, nice and rounded, nice and fluffy, nice and even. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other side, and then I'm gonna be back once I work on his face. Okay. All right. So his body's all done. Both sides are nice and even and fluffy and cute and round and yeah, all that good stuff. So now we're gonna work on his cute little face. Right, FluffyKash? We're gonna work on your cute face. So sit here and brush it a little bit. I did a lot of the, like I said, I did a lot of his brushing and everything earlier when I blow dried him out. So he don't have too much more to get brushed. See? Face looking good. Now, a lot of the times with their head, I will use a clip comb. I use a clip comb to get the bulk of this off. And then I will use you know, shears to get the rest off. So now I'm gonna go through and comb it. Yeah, make sure we get all the knots. Comb. We got. Sorry, we hit a little knot. Sorry, buddy. Let's go. And looks like he's got a few knots right here in the back of his head. So I'm gonna use this dematting tool to help get it out, get the mats out, so that I can easily brush it. So literally, it's just it's a brush that has like these like sharp. They're kind of sharp, but it literally like cuts through the mats. Right. Then I'm gonna use my fat slicker brush to really get in there, because this one really brushes deeper, has longer bristles, so I can get further down. And then boom, look at that. There we go. Now your head's brushed out. Okay. All right. So he's definitely got the Bichon poofy face head, cute little face. All right. Typically I use a yellow reverse, so I'm gonna do that again. All right. So honestly, I don't want to use a yellow reverse because I don't want to take too much off. I'm gonna use a. Actually, yeah, I'll use a yellow reverse. I'll use a yellow reverse. We're gonna see how it looks. That's what I typically use on them. So I mean, it's gonna look how it typically looks. And then I'll be able to. I'll fluff it in. We're gonna fluff it and make it look cute. Okay. So, yellow reverse definitely took it down shorter than I wanted it. This is not how short I wanted his head to be. But hey, you know, it happens. It happens. I should have just scissored it like I thought the first time. But it's all good. It's all good. We still gonna make him look cute. We're gonna give him a cute little tiny round head. We still gonna make him look cute regardless, you know. So it don't matter. Right, Fluffy? Work on rounding out this face. Alright, Fluffy? So right now I'm fluffing out the side of his face, make it nice and poofy, and then I'm going to go in with my chunkers, my curved chunkers, and I'm going to cut a bulk of this hair on an angle here, so I can give him that initial like swoop, and then from there I can round it out. So then I come around the side, go on the side of his ear, of course, watch his ear, don't cut his ear, of course, you know, cut around, just like that, even this out, make it round, blend this into the face, and continue to blend around, blend out the face until you get that round side that you want. Now it's looking pretty round right now. It's looking nice and round right now. But what I'm going to do, it's nice and round now. Nice and round and cute for the moment. One thing I didn't do was I didn't get in between his eye. So let me do that. So sometimes I go, sometimes I get in there with some shears. But lately I've been using clippers. I've been using a 10 blade. And I'll go in here and I'll just scoop it out. So we got that FluffyKash. Yes. So now, go ahead, sit. Sit, FluffyKash. No? You don't want to? Okay, he don't want to sit. He told me screw you. Okay, so I'm going to flip his ear back again so I can see that whole side of his face. And then fluff his face out again. Fluff it out, but also like brush it a little bit. And fix it up some more. Nah, he need to stop looking. And then I'm gonna also come over here and fix his muzzle now, since I kindly shaved his in between his face, right? Now he's just twitching. I didn't do anything to him. Like I told you, he's twitchy. He's very twitchy, but he's very good doggy. Right. So FluffyKash's face is looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna go over it with my blenders, my thin blenders, and smooth it out more. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just getting the hair out his from in for his eye, cleaning up side of his face. Yeah. That's him telling me he's almost about ready to go. And then I'm gonna blend this out here because I gotta blend his head since I accidentally cut it a little shorter than I wanted. Like I said, his mommy will not be upset. Nah, as long as I keep him looking cute, she will not care. All right, FluffyKash's face is looking nice and round and cute over here. All right. So when it comes to his head, I always, I'm going to come back to the top part. But as long as I got these sides looking good, Fluffy is looking pretty darn good over here on the side. If I do say so myself, y'all see this? Y'all see that side? Huh? Show me your side. Look at it. Look at the comparison. Look at that. Look at Fluffy. He looking good. He almost there. Almost there. So got a good side. All right. So now let me switch angles because I'm gonna be over here. So trying to give y'all a better angle so I'm not in the way. So now I gotta get this other side. Right, Fluffy? Okay, so now I gotta work on this left side of Fluffy. Okay. So again, I'm going to comb his face out. I'm going to slide him a little closer because he always tends to slide back. And that's not just him, that's all the dogs. I don't know why they like to do this. It's annoying. He's just curious of what the heck this is. He don't know what the hell I'm doing. He's like, what the hell are you doing, bitch? But yeah. I know. Can I fluff out your face? Alright, so again, fluffing out his cute little face so that I can give him the round look. Now I'm trying to match it to this side, and this is something that I still struggle with to this day. You know, we all struggle with something. I feel like every groomer has some type of struggle that they struggle with. Even the most strongest groomers, still, there's something that probably drives them crazy. And I feel like a lot of it is drop coat dogs. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm just gonna say it. At least that's mine. I really don't. Every time I see a drop coat dog, I'm like, oh, but it's okay. I love them, but they don't love me. Grooming, like the actual coats, they don't love me. The dogs do. The coat doesn't. So, like I said, right now I'm trying to even out his face so that it matches the other side. He doesn't make it easy for me because he always wants to turn and look at every goddamn thing. And I just be like, why are y'all so nosy? There's nothing over there for you. You know, but they just swear they're going to miss something. So, you know, whatever y'all want. But, yeah. Alright, so right now, using my curved chunkers from Sheer Direct. Using them to trim his face in. And the goal is to make this side match this side. And, yeah, that's the goal. That's all I'm going to say. That's the goal. It's always the goal. Again, if I'm in the view of the camera, I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to help make this better for y'all. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't always work. But just realized the camera turned off. Alright, so unfortunately my camera keeps messing up. So we see him here. I'm going to finish up his face a little bit, and then I'll come back so I can show you the final result, okay? Alrighty. And he's done. Mr. FluffyKash. His ears always like go forward. But here's Mr. FluffyKash. Here he is. Look at all cute and stuff. Looking all fluffy and like money. That's why your name is FluffyKash. But he did great. FluffyKash always does a good job. But he is done. He's nice and fluffy and soft, and oh, he smells so good. So what I'm spraying him with is, I'm actually using a Forever Baby by Hydra. Their sprays smell really good. We want him to smell like a baby. But it's Mr. FluffyKash. Right. Right. Can you say bye to everybody? He's going to say bye. And he had a great groom. And he'll see you guys next time. Right, FluffyKash? Yeah. See you guys.